Where we at?
Yeah!
What's going on? Hey!
Come on!
Welcome to Monday Night
Let's go!
Smoke.
Let's go! Listen, Trav.
Let me do the roll call real quick.
Forget the roll call, fam.
What?
We're not going out like that, bro. Listen, it's my brother's birthday, fam.
Oh my
We've been doing the song settings.
You're not gonna let me greet the people
Listen,
first.
I like the people, but when it's my boy's birthday, certain things have to take precedent, bro.
All right, fine.
Yeah? Let's go. And I know that's not the word, but I'm Nigerian, innit? So
lad.
I don't think it's president, though.
Man said president.
Listen,
Snap.
It's the fruit setup as well. They need to see this one. Obviously, on Jules' birthday, he didn't get this. He didn't get that selection, but yeah, so it's got no egg in it because certain people like are lactose and everything intolerant. So no, happy birthday, fam.
Oh,
man would have told you to blow that out, but obviously, like, you know, with the way
I couldn't really
the
work like that.
machine set up.
This is
Happy
the
birthday.
fruit, the real fruit
It's
cake,
the sponges. Whoa.
Okay, yeah.
Let them know, bruv. I don't know if you can show the camera, but it's the real thing still.
Yeah, look. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
enjoying.
out cake company. And then obviously, I know you're a Deserano man, fam. Yeah. Obviously, one day if they want to sponsor us, it's cool. Thank you very much. Don't know.
The velvety taste of Deserano.
Now, not to be disrespectful, yeah, but I was stealing today.
Oh my days.
I had to go into the shop and just steal cups.
Is that a Subway cup? For flip's
I was
sake.
stealing,
With the strong Subway cup.
bro, and I was stealing as well. I stole this, and then they caught me in it. They saw me when I was trying to take 5, so I said, "Nah, I gotta go somewhere else."
Man said I just need the one.
So yeah, hey, this is us, fam. Yeah, big up all the shops that I stole from.
Tasty and Subway. Thank you for donating to this wonderful
Thank you for donating. Don't get twisted. I bought the liquor though, and I bought the juices as well. So yeah.
No, thank you, bro.
All right.
I appreciate
You're
that
welcome,
for real.
man. Happy birthday, fam.
Thank you, man.
Are you gonna make a wish for this year, what you want for this year?
To make a wish, more growth for the pod, more great defeaters joining the community, and may the good vibes continue, man.
You're real selfless still. If you asked me that question, it would have been all about me, fam. Person, big up the great defeaters on my birthday, fam.
That's hilarious.
All right.
They got us here, man. I got mad love for the great defeaters, man. Let me do the roll call. Let me just shout out everyone that's here, man. Shout out Mr. A, October Red, Oreos, Amar Ferguson, Dan the Man.
Come on.
4, Jeremy the Surgeon, Godson 16, Puneet, man like Bruce Kai, Base the Kid, Mulla, The Docus, Jay Lanks, Davey D, North Bank Bren, 5 Fan TV Live, Enoch, It's Nave Star, Libra Royal, Rocky Ali, all right, 3 more, JP, Star Lord, Michael O, Onyebuchi, Thomas Dune, Big T. Yeah, we're here now.
We're here. The community's here. Again, for all the new people that are coming to Monday Night Smoke, just feel welcome. Sit down. Get comfortable. These seats are now your seats. In the free seats. Let them know. Can I do a word from the sponsor, please?
Go for it.
All right, let's go. Word from the sponsors. Let's go. Here we go. 5 Fan TV Live. Happy birthday, Travis. Drop a bomb, please, bro.
Hey.
Come on. Puneet, following from the beginning, fam.
Yeah.
Happy, bro. Puneet spoke stuff into our life that we didn't know was coming, fam.
Puneet from early. That first email.
Yeah.
One day we'll read the email to the pod, but that first email, we still remember that, bro.
Yeah. And it did a lot still. Thank you. Here we go. Happy birthday to the man without a filter. That is you, bruv. Trevor X, bruv. Big respect to the whole undefeated crew for the exposure. No more speculation kings. You got it inside track, bro. Speculation kings will always be here, fam.
Speculation forever.
Because we will speculate for no reason, bruv. Let's go. There's another one as well. Here we go. They go, no L's beach. Wow. Okay, no L's bitch. There you go. Found the show because of the Ben skit. Legends. Didn't listen live, but watch American channels and heard of that JT guy. Cool. What? Is that me?
Wait, hold on.
JT guy calling.
What are you saying this? Oh, didn't listen live, but I watch American channels and I've heard that JT guy calling before, whatever that's worth.
Okay, cool.
Big
up yourself, bruv.
Come on. We'll take it.
There you go. I think I saw one from Base the Kid as well. Enoch as well, you know. Happy birthday, Trevor Rex. Enjoy the day by any means necessary. That is mad. I don't know what he's telling you to do, but he's telling you to do a madness. I saw the big man. Base the Kid. There we go. Big up the man like Travis on your birthday. You're getting so old. I couldn't afford. Wait. let me read this properly. You again, old, so could only drop off half your age as a super chat.
That is hilarious, bro.
Even though you tried to tarnish my name last week, it's all love. Have a drink on me. That's lovely, man.
I would never tarnish your name, bro.
There you go. Amar Ferguson says, I can't join in live today, but big up the great defeaters. Happy birthday, man like Trevor Rex. This is fantastic. We're ready to go.
Real. I'm feeling the love for real, man. Thank you, guys.
All right. And you're here on your birthday, but it's time to talk.
I am.
You're mad.
I just want to clarify, yeah, I've never worked on my birthday in any job, any type of employment. I've always taken it off by holiday or by skiving. But I felt compelled to keep going with the Monday night smoke.
Yeah. We this show is a mad show.
Listen,
people at home, this show is gonna get intense.
It has to, bruv, because after this weekend's activities, we got to discuss the light heavyweight situation.
We have to,
because last week, man, we're trying to really get at me because I wouldn't give it up and say Boatsy was number one.
You need to give up to Boatsy, though.
Do we want to break down the fight on Saturday?
No, we
can't.
Get into it? We're not going to break down the fight proper. Okay, cool. We're gonna leave it for them. The people are going to tell us today, yeah? Cool. Because there's a lot of men. I don't know if we want to put them in the hat like we did last week.
No, we don't need to put them in the hat.
Yeah.
But we need to have a conversation about the light heavyweight division. Because there's talk right now about who's on top, who's placed at number one, who's two, who's three, we want to hear it all. Now we need to really have this conversation.
Let's have this real conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to shout. It's not going to be one of them weeks when I just try to shout over you and do a madness.
Cool.
We're not going to do that. Right now, we're really going to break this down and understand. And the people calling it at home.
A-Obs has come in to try and protect his situation. He goes, I'd like to retract my Boatsy statements from last week.
Whoa.
Straight out the gate, that's the energy A-Obs is on. Bruv, I cannot wait to open these lines.
I think we need to open these lines. It's very important. Now, people that call in, you got one job. We want to know you listen, it's six. There's 6 men that we need to really put in this thing.
And the crazy situation is we didn't even really get into the whole situation what happened with Lyndon Arthur at Fight Camp because, like that video is about to come out on IFL any moment now.
Yeah, it's probably out.
We ain't even seen it yet.
We ain't seen it. What I will say, can we have to tell them what happened?
Should we talk about it?
Let's talk about it. Go ahead. So let me do the super chat. Let me go. Oh, my brother.
Let's talk about how this played
North
out.
Bank Bren with the Dorset tones, fam. Here you go. Happy birthday, Trevor Rex Promotions. Got to do a super chat for keeping the smoke. Looking forward to watching the Arthur showdown. Sounds like you're still undefeated. 3-0.
Jeez. I like how that sounds.
Now, you lot know, if there's one thing I can trust in Trevor, yeah, let me set this one up. If you lot know me, yeah, I'm a snake. That's me. I've got snake energy at times. I will promote a showdown from nowhere. So I see Lyndon Arthur, it's Fight Camp.
Mm-hmm.
I see him. I think we said a lot of things about that guy, but he's been on the pod.
Yep.
And you know what? It needs to be addressed. I ran over there and I was like, yo, Lyndon.
He literally drugged towards Lyndon Arthur.
I said, yo.
I'm on the bus, Yeah.
Down. I said, my boy has been talking the most about you still. Says he ain't got a chance against Yard. He goes, bro, what? I goes, hey, Trev, come here.
You know how mad it is? You know how crazy it is when your boy calls you over and he's literally standing there with someone that you know is not going to be looking forward to seeing you.
So, yo, Trev, come here. Because I got to promote something, bro.
Yeah, of course.
So now,
I'm having to jog over to this environment.
Trev, like, your team Yard, innit? Like, you're a real Yard fan. And you're saying this guy ain't going to get it done. Why, Trev?
It was crazy. Because it wasn't even like, I could even get into the, what going, bro? What's good?
Straight in Monday Night Smoke.
I was like, I don't know what happened. Something hit, the spirit of Monday Night Smoke came over me. And I literally just stood there and I was like, I think he knocks you out. I said that on the pod.
No. So he says that. And I wouldn't say Lyndon's taken aback. But he's
no. The energy from Lyndon, I didn't know how this was going to go. Yeah. Lyndon was looking at me. You know the look where it's like, yeah, go on, say it to my face.
Yeah.
Let me see how that's given up. And for some reason, I still was just like I said, I think he knocks you out.
And don't say for some reason. When I called Travis over, I know exactly what Travis is going to do. Travis spoke to Bellew and tried to tell Bellew, a man that had a fight, that no, you're wrong about how you felt about the fight you had. So I know what this guy's going to do. I know and this is the thing. Travis has always said to me, he goes, keep the same energy. You know what I mean? He goes, You have to answer. Like, even when we went to Vegas, the day before the Lennox interview, he goes, you have to answer to the things you've been saying. You're not going to come in here and do explain a guy. No matter what happens, when I meet Yard one day, I got answer to all the lines of the camp stuff I've been saying.
Of course. And when we ever sit down with Tyson Fury, it's going to be a crazy situation for me.
It's going to be a lot of answering.
Because I got a lot of stuff I'm saying.
But anyway, let's go back into it.
Cool.
So Travis says what he says, and it's going off. Coogan,
listen, the crowd are gathering around this debate, and I'm standing there, and it's like I'm feeling the heat of the moment, and I recognize that feeling because it's like a school fight. Where it's like a school fight breaks out, all of a sudden it's like, oh, and now you're surrounded by a crowd,
and at the same time there's a fight happening that we're not watching.
Yeah, there's a fight in the ring right now. It's like one of the early ones, and we're like, we're not really engaged.
So now, wait, hold on. How does it go? It gets so nuts that Coogan walks past and
comes
he goes,
over. He's like, he goes, what's this?
He goes, I should be filming this.
He goes, stop this conversation. Runs to get his camera.
And he goes, no, because he goes, I should be filming this. And I was like, yeah, you should be filming this. Coogan's talking to someone that goes, Coogs,
come on. Get busy, fam. And the maddest thing is, he goes, nah. He goes, hold on a second. He goes, wait. You're not going to be able to tell us to come again. I said, bro, I'll say it again on cam.
And then, and
Lyndon was standing there like,
yes.
Yeah, all right, cool. Let's see if you say it on cam. Like, I feel like Lyndon was still pushing to see if I was like, how much energy do you have?
Yeah. It will never change. It's Trevor. It will never change. That's Trevor. Not even Travis. Trevor X. When he arrives in the building, it's different. So anyway, that conversation, all I'm saying is go and watch it when this is finished. Yeah. It's the realest conversation ever. And obviously I had to, because I have snake tendencies. And I had to tell him. I had to tell him what I did.
Because you tried to play it off like you was like a strong Lyndon respecting fan. Like,
no, this is what I didn't tell him. I didn't explain it properly.
You didn't want to give him the full.
No, not that.
Half truth.
No, what I didn't explain is I believe he beats Yard. Yeah, but I have my other guys that I'm like, that I rate. But I had to tell him because I was thinking, this looks nuts. Like, one day he's going to see footage of me not like... Talking crazy. And I told him, so I said, big man, I didn't like the... Anyway, you lot see it.
Yeah, you lot see how it played out.
Not spoil it.
But it was mad because it's like afterwards, man was just like, I can't believe you just fully just said that to my man. And I was like, you know what? No, I owe it to the pod and all you guys that follow us and the energy that we create on this pod. If I can't keep that energy, then I shouldn't say these things ever at any time.
Never.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, if we're going to take this stance on the podcast, respect these men to tell these men the truth about what you've been saying behind
100%.
That's just the energy, bro.
That is it. Literally, that is how it must go from now to the future, fam.
And if I ever get banged in my face as a result, bro, so be it. My legal team are on standby.
Nah, but...
What?
Yeah.
When people... Listen, what? We're the guys that sue. You don't hit me. Don't you dare.
I want us to look good.
The only man that will hit you is the one that can afford it. So everybody wins.
There's a lot of heavyweights that wouldn't mind taking that check.
Yeah, that's it's very mad still.
When you think about it, there's a lot.
Imagine a man saying to you, I can afford it. What? Where do you want to get hit? Man's like the arms.
And one day I'm gonna meet the bar in it. Like, hopefully, like he's not on super smoke. But I have to tell him what I think.
So let's talk. Let's talk light heavyweight division now. Because after this Saturday, like, let's be honest, like, did Watsy deliver? Because last week everyone came here, phoned me, ambushed me. The end of Monday Night Smoke, you were getting at me. I was. I just had to stay quiet because I was like, it's just it is what it is. Let's go. Let's see what happens on Saturday. That's all I said.
Yeah.
This was going to be the fight that makes Watsy separate himself from the rest of the light heavies.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, it was.
That's what we were hoping to see.
It was meant to be.
Did that happen?
No. That'd be me being honest. Like, it's me being honest. I've changed it. I've changed my ranking.
We spoke to Craig Richards.
Yep. I spoke to Craig. And I had to apologize to Craig still because I put too much money down on Watsy.
You put 7. Like,
I put too much money
just to give you the context of this money down business. Tony Belly, when we were on,
he ambushed me. Tony Belly ambushed us.
We were on the DAZN broadcast. Yeah, Tony Belly says to us, because we were talking about the light heavies again. He says, you get £1,000. You got to divide that money up for how much you're going to put on each fighter. How's the money going? I'll start off by telling you what I said.
Free seats, get involved. Free seats, let us know. Get involved.
Let me explain to you how it went down though, because it's like you got to put how much money you put on the fighter to see who's going to be champ, right?
the main person. He's
Yeah.
gonna be the guy that you put your money on.
So I put 350 down on Watsy. I put 350 down on Yard, and for the rest of them, I said divide that amongst yourselves.
That's very
Take that little change. Every man just divvy it out for themselves.
I went crazy.
KG said this.
I went crazy. I said I put 7 down on Boatsy.
700.
I meant to say 6. Yeah. I put 7 down on Boatsy and I'm putting 4 bills on Craig Richards. So now Lyndon, he was like, so what? How much did
you put down on me, bro?
He goes, there's no more money left, fam.
You put no money down on him.
I goes, because I told him why though. I told Belly, I said, look, you can't do like your energy after the fight. I didn't like it. So I said that. Do you know what I mean? The one thing is, even though I'm a snake here, I'll tell you still. I'm still gonna tell you, listen, there's things I don't like. But anyway, let's see what they're saying in the the freezes. Let's see what they're saying. How much money?
The link is in the chat.
Wait, the math's not mathing. There you go. All right, the link's in the chat. Let's go. Who's the number one? What is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6?
How do you have the ranks right now? Because, like, mate, watching that fight,
send it to my boy as well. You know I'm talking about.
I don't know how we're gonna get into this, but I don't know if I was watching that fight. I'm thinking a couple of men could have really been in there and messed up the party, bro.
Send it to my boy, fam.
Yeah,
Come on, you know what time it is. You ready to go? Let's do it.
The line's open, bro.
The line's open. Let's get straight into it. 1 second. I'm just gonna make sure I got the lineal. Nope. There you go. Lineal.
Yo, what's going on?
That sound is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
You got to do me a favor, fam.
Do me a favor, please.
Wait, what's it sounding like? Is it still a bit crazy now?
Sounding the echo in the background. I don't know what you're watching.
Oh no, I'm on the bus right now. I'm gonna have to wait till I get home. Then.
Yeah. Cool back. Give me a favor, fam. See you later. Big up yourself. Done though.
We're just hitting up the some of the light heavyweights that we know.
Ash,
big up you, man. Happy birthday, Travis.
What's going on,
you,
bro?
Man, are killing it these days. I'm so happy to see you guys do anything. It's amazing.
Thank you, man. Thank you
so much, bro.
What I wanted to say is, I think we're falling into the trap of similar to what Joshua found against Pulev, in terms of nothing he would have done would have got the plaudits. So what could Boatsy have done on the weekend to make you go, oh, he's top? The only thing he could have done realistically is to knock him out inside 3 rounds that are getting touched, isn't it? Otherwise, what else are we expecting to see? Because 90% of light heavyweights would have got KO'd in round 6. So Bolotnik's had an iron chin. So if Boatsy got him out in round 6, we would have called that an impressive performance.
Fair.
It's only that Bolotnik's is made of different stuff that he didn't get him out in that round.
All right,
so I don't know what Boatsy has to do to not get the credit or flowers for that.
So give us
now. The reason why it's worth a point. 1 second.
Go on.
Bolotnik's, yeah. If this was a man that that comes into this fight and we say, yeah, he ain't been stopped before, and he's just that dude. Cool. He's been stopped. He's been knocked out 4 times.
He got stopped at cruiserweight, and he got knocked out 3 times before Boatsy, and he got stopped at cruiserweight, which is a massive weight difference between light heavy and cruiser. It's the biggest difference in
so all of his stuff. You're saying all of his knockouts at cruiserweight.
Yeah, apart from last night or Saturday, sorry.
But this is a man that can go, is basically what his record shows. So it's not like he's some invincible, like a Joe Joyce type. If he was a Joe Joyce, and you say, "Rah, okay, cool, this is just how it goes." He can be stopped.
Yeah, but that weight difference is not a difference of 3 or 4 pounds. It's a difference of 1.5 stones. It's huge.
Yeah, I hear that. So that means the bigger
difference between a Coley and Boatsy. That's the level of difference we're talking about in terms of size.
Yeah, I hear you. That means he shouldn't have been at that weight, basically. But at the same time, he could.
You're in here doing podcasting, fam. Let me listen. So give me your top 5.
Top 5, and I'll give you it for this reason. I based it on wins. I don't base it on who you fought, because if it's based on who you fought, then Dominic Brazil is above Dillian White because he's fought Joshua and Wilder. That's not how it works. It's about
wait, what? Say that. What?
If you base Yard or Richards above Watsy because they fought Bivol and Kovalev, then we should rate someone like Dominic Brazil above Dillian White because he's fought the top dogs and lost. I don't rate it on that.
Okay.
Who you fought. I rate it on what victories you've got.
But what about how you look in the ring when you're doing it? What about that? Does that not count?
That counts for a little bit. I agree with that.
Just to add, Ash, just to add to your point, Fight Fan TV's just come with a fact. He basically says Andreas Evangelos stopped Bolotniks at light heavy as well.
Okay, so 1 other stoppage at light heavy and 2 at cruiser, but still, Most of his stoppages were at cruiserweight before Saturday.
It's just that this is definitely a guy that can be stopped.
It can be stopped, and Boatsy did stop him in emphatic fashion. So what's the point? What is the point?
All right, wait. So I hear what you're saying, but now you give me what is the top 5 according to you, bro?
Top 5. Boatsy number 1 because Bolotniks is the best win out of any British light heavyweight. No other British light heavyweight has got a win on their record that is at European level. Yard's best win. I don't even know who Yard's best win is. Craig Richards' best win is probably Shakan Pitters.
And he's never been knocked out. Shakan has never been.
Lyndon's best win is Yard, but again, we don't know what Yard's. We truly don't know how good Yard is because he's never beat anyone of note ever, and that's
he's low on my ranking.
He's last on my list because he's never.
So what about Callum Johnson?
So wait, let's go. Let's do your ranking again. So it's
number 1.
Yeah.
Callum Johnson number 2, Craig number 3, Lyndon number 4, and Yard number 5. Yard has to be number 5 purely because he hasn't beaten anyone. And that's just how it has to be. And Boatsy, he gassed out in round 6, but he got his second win back. You got to remember that. He got his second win back. Yard never got his second win back against Kovalev. Boatsy had another gear to go in the later rounds to get him out of there. And he kept that power. Yard never recovered from his outlay against Kovalev.
All right, guys, what's your reaction to that?
What is your reaction to that in the chat? There you go. People were saying Shakan Pitters will beat, but
Craig
on what?
Bolotniks.
Craig Richards potentially, not Shakan Pitters. Do me a favor, come on.
All right. This is, and people are like, this is killing Travis on his birthday, fam. They're putting your guy down.
Let man land the opinion.
Yard can definitely go up. I believe Yard will beat Arthur next. I believe Yard will beat Arthur next, and he goes up.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
You see, this is how, like he says, it's not fixed. When he says, right, if he beats Arthur, then what happens to the rankings?
Yeah, the rankings can always change. You know what I mean? Today, at the top of what do you call it? What was it? The heavyweight division?
And Mike Lilly
Tyson Fury's at the top.
Mike Lilly has it as Craig Richards beat Bivol in his opinion.
Oh, please.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, did you hear that?
What's that?
In Ring Magazine's heavyweight rankings, Tyson Fury's at the top, so anything can happen in boxing. Things can change.
We cannot pay attention to the rankings. Like, those are like, you see, when you listen, I don't even want to talk too much.
Don't get into that. Let's stay.
These things can be bought, so everyone
eye test. Someone like Yard with the eye test. I think he can beat Craig, and I think he can beat Lyndon.
No, he cannot.
Cool. So let's do this.
No, he cannot beat Craig.
One second. Let's do the eye test top 5.
Boatsy's still number 1.
Go on.
Eye test and Craig is not.
It's the eye test 5. We're not doing the whole do that one. Let's go.
Okay. Boatsy number 1. Lyndon probably last because I don't think he's got enough tools and he doesn't hit hard enough in terms of trust. I don't think Lyndon hits hard enough and he's not got enough tools in the locker.
Okay.
And then in between that, probably Johnson number 2, Yard number 3, Richards number 4. But that's a completely different conversation. In terms of where they are right now,
do you know what? Can I be honest now?
That's a fascinating.
Let me say why I changed and I moved Boatsy. I just moved them down just a little bit, probably my number 2. Yeah. Okay. The reason why I moved down to number 2 is the lack of head movement is real.
It's
like it is nuts.
Situation.
I get because he knows he's got power on his side.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and power through a certain man, and he'll take shots that he shouldn't be taking. Yes, the chin is good.
Yeah. He's never wobbled. He's never wobbled before.
He never wobbled. The chin is very nice, and I like the way he tucks in when the heavy shots are coming.
That's right.
He can take the heavy shots to the body. However, my biggest issue is again their head is just not moving. You're not seeing at all. And I'm like to myself, you're looking at the footwork, and I'm hearing Belly like, you got to move the feet. Right. He's shouting that.
Listen to this comment. The Dockers just said, gassing out versus a top 20 opposition is not the same as gassing out versus like number 1 or max number 2 in Yard situation. And I think his ratings sound decent.
No, wait, but then
because remember, like that's a fair point. Gassing out against Bolotniks is not the same as gassing out against Kovalev.
No, but it's the reason why we got to say why he gassed out against Bolotniks. He was trying to take him out. Like he went too far.
So he emptied the tank. Now let's say you empty the tank against Kovalev. Do we have the same outcome?
But look at Kovalev though.
What do you mean look at Kovalev? How can you compare Kovalev and Bolotniks?
No, but Kovalev, I would say Kovalev again. We've heard about. We don't even need to speculate. We know who Kovalev is. We know where he takes the business.
But he's the champ. He's at the top. So the ranking situation is very different level
Gassing
of competition.
Out against a Kovalev that is not the same Kovalev of back in the day. is different.
So
We're talking about Kovalev at the end of it. Fam.
So where's Bolotniks in that conversation?
He's not.
Exactly.
No, he's not. Bolotniks, I'm not putting. Don't get me
Bolotniks is a
wrong,
solid top 15. It's a good win. It's a very good win, I think.
But then, go on. Let me listen, Ash. We got to keep it moving though. Let's get some other man that want to think. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what people are saying if they want to react to what you're saying. I'm gonna bring in the man with all accents. It's the United Nations. United Nations, bruv. It's Lennox. Let's go. 1125 Lennox. Talk to me.
You.
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Yeah, I had the mic on mute. Yeah. All right, listen, yeah. Your man, and you know what it is? Like the UN of supporting all West African British boxers, but Boatsi was out there fighting like a real Chale. You know what I mean?
I see it.
Let me break down the thing. Yeah, my man, got hit with the same counter, and I'm talking from a boxer standpoint. He got hit with the same counter for 12 rounds and made no adjustments. All that having a chin nonsense, yeah. You know, every punch you take counts. It might not show up in that fight, but 2-3 fights down the line, they're going to pay dividends for all those right hands you took over the jab. Where's the footwork? Where's the head movement? Yeah, you do a cross body block and you leave yourself open for hooks. Did you man look at the way he fought and think? Yeah, what happens if Bivol's in there with him? Man's not ready for Bivol. I made a statement, and let me just get a few points across. Yeah, I made a statement when he linked up with Virgil Hunter, and I said, look at Virgil Hunter's body of work. Who's he trained that's been elite and done some things other than Andre Ward? And you can't credit him for Andre Ward because Andre Ward he picked up after he'd been trained as a kid. You look at all these other fighters, all I can think of is them man quitting or getting banged out. Yeah, Alfredo and Angulo, Amir Khan.
Yeah.
His last lad got banged out by what's his name, Javante Davis. He tried to teach a certain style, and I guarantee you his other man, the heavyweight, the Frenchman, what's his name? God, I just blanked on his name. He got stopped by a Ruslan Savon in the amateurs, got laid out with headgear on. Tony Yoka. Tony Yoka is going to get flattened too. Virgil Hunter is not a good trainer.
You know what was funny?
Listen,
when you say that, and there was murmurs. Now, obviously, there was murmurs in there while the fight is happening.
There was some talk in the corner that made me raise an eyebrow. Some of the stuff that Virgil was saying to Boatsi in the corner, I was thinking to myself, "Oh, this is insane!" Like it was an emotional plead more so than it was technical advice. So it's like it was very much like, "This is how you want to be great. This is how you're gonna get to the next. This is how you're gonna do it. This is how you be a champion." And I was thinking to myself, "This is European."
But he knows I wouldn't believe Virgil. No, I get the Andre Ward thing because this side of conversation in the car with us when we're saying, well, we talk about Floyd Mayweather Senior.
That's right.
You know,
do you have him down as a world level trainer? I don't.
Or did you just have an elite fighter when you did? So now this question.
He did train. He also trained Oscar De La Hoya, and he's got a stronger body of work. You can't remember of any of Floyd Mayweather Senior's fighters getting banged out or quitting.
Fair.
A lot of people try to credit Amir Khan's resurgence to Virgil, but look at the fight. Hang on.
Hold on. He trained Hatton for that Pacquiao fight, though.
Here we go. Listen, I got this, though. He said, Biggs Man says he did the same with Ward, but it's what motivated Ward.
That's fair.
But that's Ward. I made Ward the exception. That might have worked.
How can they say? Wait. They said Virgil's doing an ollie. No.
Listen, all right, Ash came through with the realness. He goes, Boatsi was never in trouble in that fight. Let's not act like he needed war and peace to get through that fight.
Hang on, he didn't need war and peace. Well, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying is we're talking about world level. Yeah. I've been in the gym with Bivol. Bivol would kill based on the way that man fought on Saturday.
He ain't killing. He's not.
Bivol
no, he's not. No,
Bivol
he's
would
not.
pick him apart.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Are you telling me Bivol's just mashing up Boatsi? Come on, guys.
Bivol would pick him apart. Big Bull would
Bibble,
pick
listen,
up.
Bibble will get some shots off. Boatsy, again, Boatsy goes to war. One thing we do know is he will close the distance, and he will lay stuff. Bibble, felt Craig's power and he backed off.
But
but I spoke to Craig.
So where
he
do you
was
rank,
so offended.
Where do you rank Craig's power?
This is the thing. So now I'm talking to Craig. I called him midday today.
Yeah.
Listen, wait, hold on. Lennox,
you know what?
Quickly give Lennox.
Craig's here.
Shut up.
Craig's here. Craig's here, ready to talk.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Hold on 1 second.
Lennox, we'll come back to you.
Well, Lennox, we'll come back to you. Shit. Shit. Yo,
Craig Richard
wait.
here.
Wait, and look how he's looking as well.
The sunroof is there,
He's living different.
It's beautiful.
He's living different. So now, let me say what I said. Yeah. And Craig was not happy with my conversation.
Craig wasn't happy at all.
I said, to Craig today. Midday is probably 1, 2,
Yeah.
Obviously, after apologizing for not giving him more peace.
Of course.
Yeah. I said, yo, Craig, big man, basically, I think Boatsy hits harder than you. I think technically you're a better fighter than Boatsy. I think that you're more skilled. You think more in the ring. However, Boatsy's got the one hitter quitter. He's getting it done. Craig was offended. Craig, talk to me, bro. His signal's mad, fam.
Craig, what's going on? Talk to us, bro.
His signal's mad.
My signal's a bit mad. I don't know if my signal. Yeah,
he said
signal's a bit mad. Hold on, I think I gotta get somewhere more. It's a bit
Nah, people are saying, how did man shift man out like that? No, we didn't shift man out like that. Like, he's coming back. But you know them ones where you got to talk to Craig quickly, cuz. Lennox, you're coming back to you, cuz.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
We can now.
Did you hear anything I said?
Better now. Nah, I heard you said you spoke to me earlier and I didn't hear no more from there.
All right, cool. So I spoke, just to let people know, I spoke to you earlier. I was moving mad in the call, but I did say, I said, Boatsy hits harder than you, and you were offended, fam.
Talk to us about that feeling.
The feeling is, I just think I hit the hardest in the division, full stop. It ain't Pacific, it ain't purpose to no one Pacific. I just think I'm the hardest puncher in the light heavyweight division. I think at super middleweight I didn't carry my power, but I think at light heavyweight, more time I'm hitting someone, I'm hurting them or dropping them or getting them out of there. That's what I think. And I think the people I'm hitting are proper operators. I'm knocking out guys 14-0. I'm beating guys. Jake Bull, former GB guy, very big light heavyweight, got him out of there. Only had 1 loss in his record. And when I'm hit, even Bivol, super world champion, you've seen him beat all the best. When I caught him with a right hand, you notice his hand didn't come off of his forehead for the rest of the fight. It was glued. I'd never seen Bivol do that. He usually keeps his hands shooting from the waist. As soon as he felt me in the 5th round when I hurt him, and you see his leg buckled, he never took his hand off his head again for the rest of the fight, which is good experience. He adapted well, but we know when I land the right hand, if I hit someone flush, they get hurt or they're gonna go. I believe.
Wait, hold on, because there's more to this. There's more to this debate. Yeah, this is the last piece, because you now said you spoke about the jab, and I said, Craig, listen, we're talking about jabs in the business, and who's got the best jab in the business? Craig, what are you saying?
I've got the best jab in business. 100%. I've got the best jab in boxing, period. There's no debate about that. Listen,
you're saying that your jab's better than Lyndon's right now.
I boxed a 6'7" guy and out jabbed him. Come on. That's
you know what?
Come on, look how good Shakan's jab is. If you said Shakan was boxing anyone, you're gonna say he's gonna outbox them until you close the distance on him. But did that happen with me? I out jabbed him in the fight. Singles, doubles, how you want to call it, in and out jabbing. I showed, and I'm like, what, 4 inches smaller? If you can out jab a man 4 inches taller than you, what would you do if someone your height or shorter?
Do you know what?
He's talking about his weight class, by the way, because everyone's like, raw. Craig said he's the best jab in the business.
Craig, Craig, how did you feel after watching Boatsy's performance?
Same as I always feel. It was a decent performance, a good performance. He got the job done. But I didn't feel nothing about it. I just thought, it was a good, he got the job done, innit?
How do you feel you match up against Boatsy? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, we were ringside after the fight. I nudged you. I said, "Yo, get in there!" Like, listen, you edge close to the ring, and I was thinking to myself, something in you now is like, nah. I'm itching to go. What's that feeling? Like, just elaborate on that.
No, I got no business. Everyone's like, "Oh, go and jump in the ring." I had no business jumping the ring for, like. To be honest, what would I be jumping the ring for? Like, people saying jump in the ring, jump in my ring to say what? Give me my shot at what? Like, you know what I'm saying? What would I be jumping the ring for? You know, this ain't no jumping on someone else's coattails. You know, someone's having their glory and you want to get your face in the cameras. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
there was no reason for me to really do that.
I hear that. Is that like a fight that you'd be up for? Like if Eddie gave you a call and said, "Yo, Boatsy, how do you feel about that December?" What would your response be?
My response would be the same as any fight. Any fight makes sense for me. I'm involved. Any fight will make sense. Like it ain't specifically him, anyone. I just believe I'm the best light heavyweight. I feel like last time a little bit of inexperience. I come up a round short against the WBA super champion. That's on the Russian and English judges scores and in everyone's opinion. And I just believe, like, with that experience now, if I was pressed around earlier, I'd be world champion right now. So I believe if I come like that with a super champion inexperience, I believe now that I'm the best light heavyweight. I reckon, like, when I get back out there, I'm gonna prove a point and cause a statement. I believe that.
Does it bother you when these debates happen that your
'Cause
name is not normally in the mix?
Tell him that they're ranking, bro. Today you've been ranked like third, fam. They're saying this is the ranking.
You know
They're
what?
saying, go talk to me.
Go on. What's the ranking?
This is the ranking right now. This is what I've heard today. I've heard Boatsy, number 1. Number 2, what they say? They called was it Callum?
No. Oh, number 2, Callum. Yeah.
Number 2, Callum.
Yeah.
Then they said, was Craig third today? From what we heard,
Yeah.
the consensus.
Yeah.
You're number 3, fam. Then after that, they're saying Lyndon
and then
Yard.
Well, that's one person's opinion.
Cool. All right. Do you know what? So let me ask you a question. What is it based off? Because you know what, I can't get into debate if it's based off CVs, because everyone knows domestically top 10 guys, I've been getting them out of there, and resume, I'm holding that the highest, clear as day. Like I'm beating guys 14-0, 12-0, 10-0, 12-1, couple of them getting out of there, the others unanimous decision. I think I've clearly showed myself British champion, WBA continental champion from when I was coming through, even at super middleweight. I was Southern Area champion after 6-7 fights against guys 12-0, 6 KOs. Like I've been proving myself from time and time again. Yeah, I took a fight 5 days notice and I boxed a super.
Oh wait,
super
hold on.
champion.
I've got someone in. One of the great defeaters are coming back with you still. Big T says Callum can say the same thing. Yard can say the same thing. They tried to come up.
What could they say? What's the same thing he could say? What could they say?
They
Please
came
explain
up
that.
short like Craig. It's no different. They're saying you came up short.
They came up one round short. Like,
this is what they're saying. What's your response to that, bro? They came up short like you did.
They didn't come up one round short specifically, but he's saying that they came up short on the world stage.
What do you mean they come up short though? Can you elaborate? Tell them to elaborate on that.
Elaborate, bro. Big T.
I had a close fight with Dimitri Bivol, and I was 1 round off, and I pressed the fight late, and I come on strong towards the end. How is that in the same comparison as any of the others?
That's fair.
Listen, Craig.
But I guess that T guy, he doesn't really know too much about boxing, but I get it. But I'm not here to go back and forth with T. Like, obviously, T, do a bit more research before you jump in with the comments. But what I'm saying is, I believe that I've beat the most domestic people, and I just think that I rate all the rest of them, all the top 5 you naming, everyone are good operators, everyone's good fighters. I can see why you got your opinions of him, and him, because everyone's got a different style. So it's kind of a thing of what you like. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's open to your opinion. If you say you like him, it's fair point. But as I'm saying, CV wise of what we've done in the sport right now, I do believe, how could you not say I'm number 1 of what I've done and what I've achieved so far?
Oh my days, it's smoky says. Listen,
very smoky, bro.
Craig. Listen, I apologize for not putting more people.
Let me ask you a little question. Am I actually saying, am I chatting shit right now?
No, I can't really say you are. Like if I felt like I could oppose you in this moment, I would. And I said to you ringside, I said, yo, I don't see you guessing out in those middle rounds. It would be a very interesting fight with you and Boatsy in there. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm wondering how you feel about Boatsy being a potential opponent next, because that would be a hell of a statement. It'd be a situation now where your name doesn't get excluded. I said to you, if you had one of these guys' name on your CV, the game changes for Craig Richards.
Do you believe that though?
I do. If you
let me ask you another question. Okay, so for instance, let's say like with Warren's side, like Yards was like was pushed more. I would say like obviously Matchroom Boatsy pushed more, right? And I would say like, so people saying, oh, if I beat him, it'd be a statement. But when Lyndon won, is everyone saying he's number one now?
That's the realness right there, fam. Linda
the aim of the game is the casuals, like these guys who popping up in the comments who you just said, they're just going on what they hear the promoter say or the pundit say or what the agenda is. They're not going off based off, oh, look at his CV. Because if they went on based off just facts and what's happened on the CVs and whatever, their tune will be different. So no matter who you beat, depends on what the agenda's push or the next guy is getting pushed. It depends on the public's opinion. Because as I said, there's no one else who's beat 4 domestic top guys. Like, there's no one else who's done that. So I'm saying, like, and everyone's fought good guys, they've beat good guys, but I'm saying based on that, the public's not ever pushing that in because no one at the top will be pushing that agenda in. So I'm just saying, I don't believe that you beating 1 or 2 guys here and there changes the whole game.
Hey,
listen, bro.
I like talking to Craig.
I'll talk to Craig, yeah, and I come off the phone like, rah, that's mad still. Big man, apologies though. I should have put more peas down. I was moving mad.
Let me ask you a question. You two know boxing. Anything I'm saying is not factual right now.
Nah, bro.
You're spitting the killer is just spitting facts, and I think there's a lot of man that you get out of here. I think, and that's why I want to see a Super 6. I want to see you, man, scrap. Because I don't know what we're waiting for.
Another question. Every time my name got called on the domestic team, he called me out, he called me out, he called me out. What did I do? Yeah, let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Did I get credit for that? No. When Sterling called me out, 10-0, I said, I didn't have to fight him for nothing. I just said, all right, cool, let's go. Jake Bull tweeted me, let's fight. Let's put the belt on the light champ. Let's go. Cool, let's go. Got him out of there. Shakan, yeah, I'll box his head in. Let's let him fight me for the British. Got in there, got him out of there. So, I don't get credit for this. So this is what I'm saying. No one pushes these agendas.
So right now, I feel like
mashing up
right
yards.
now is who does Craig? It's not right now. Is who does Craig want?
Who does I want? All I want is world titles right now. That's what I want. I've cleared the British scene. I didn't get no credit for that. Won the British title. Still ain't got the credit for it. So for me, like I've done the public pleasing. Oh, Jake Bull and Craig, don't protect him. He's with Matchroom. Oh, Sterling, don't protect him. Oh, Shakan, you wouldn't go Channel 5 in his backyard on his ends. Don't protect him. Prove yourself. I would have done all that for the public. And what credit did I get? So now I've got to think, raw, what's good for me? Like world titles and that. Boom, if I get credit during my journey now, great. If I don't, great. As long as I get the achievements of my goal, I want to win world titles. I want to be champ, eventually. That's what my aims are, and that's what I've got to push for. It ain't no one specific.
Comments right now, people are saying, you're saying you've cleared like everyone at domestic level, but when the other names in this conversation are names that you haven't faced.
Okay, but when I cleared through domestic chat thingy, which one of those names was still on the domestic scene?
Because I'm looking at the timelines now, and I'm thinking Yard and Boatsy have kind of been conversations for a couple years now.
Craig mashes up Yard.
Both of them, when I was on the domestic scene, on the scene, they already pushed off from the domestic scene.
Craig mashes up Yard.
On the British, he pushed on. Yard went on and done the WBO route and then got his world title shot. Callum Johnson already pushed on from the British scene. So all of these guys was gone, and then Thingy was on the Commonwealth route and I went on the British route. So everyone on that British path, I cleaned up. From guys 14-0, 12-0, 10-0, 12-1. Who didn't I clean up who I needed to clean up? They weren't like I got made mandatory of him and then I ducked him or I went round the next way. I literally went straight down the middle.
Yeah.
And these guys called me up.
They're saying, they're saying, you know what? We know what time it is. I know what Craig's energy is. Craig is saying, whoever wants it, let's go. I know Craig is trying to lie. I know at fight camp, I could see Craig just looking around, thinking, where's Lyndon though?
But this is my thing is this. This is my thing.
I saw him looking for Lyndon though. Speculation thing. I saw him looking around, fam.
But my thing is this, you don't have to take it as facts. Obviously, you're gonna feel how you feel. But I say you and Boatsy, you get a scalp like Boatsy on your record. Given the fact that we've seen the performance against Bivol, we agree with how it went and how the decisions made, and we could see you getting into the mindset that I can beat this guy. Do you know what I mean? A couple of rounds earlier, you're the new champ. So now it's like you make a statement against Boatsy. I think that does the world of difference. I don't see it being a Lyndon Arthur situation.
Okay, that's good, but what would that do for me as my career in terms of achievements?
Oh, it's a game changer. for perception, like the profile is different. Craig Richards is now in the conversation, starting at the top.
All right, let me ask you a question. You lot say it's a game changer, but I've been in the bookies 3 times as the mad underdog and upset the odds 3 times. And did it change the game?
I hear you, but Boatsy though, Boatsy's
And
profile.
all everyone said is, once I beat these guys, everyone just said to me, "Oh yeah, he's shit anyway." But before the fight, he was the shit.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you,
Listen,
bro.
Craig, you came here to just do facts, bro. You didn't come here for nothing
It's
else.
just facts. You know what? Tell me, I rate every of the fighters. I rate all the top guys we're talking about. Everyone are good fighters, and I wish everyone all the best. But what I'm saying, I'm just saying factual, my point of view, that what I've done and what I've achieved, I can't see how people can't say, boom, yeah, this guy, ... But everyone's entitled to their opinion. As I said, I understand because people like different styles, and that's it. But I'm definitely more than in an argument to be the best in the UK.
Hey,
All right,
I gotta
listen,
respect that.
big up yourself, bruv.
Thank you for giving us time, bro. We appreciate it.
But then, wait. Listen, though, on a real though, man, them are saying that seriously. I'm looking at all the messages in the chat, and they're saying it's a big scalp, bro. If you fight Boatsy, it's a big scalp. It's a name. It will
Of course,
change
he's a
things.
big name. There's no doubt
It will
about it.
change
He's a big name.
So listen, I'm gonna have to call you and get you to move a bit more reckless still. Anyway, listen.
You man are always trying to draw me out. You see what I caught this, yeah? Because I'm reactive, yeah. Everyone tries to get to me to be reactive to start shit up. Y'all clocked it now. No, I used to think, why is everyone choosing me? But it's because I'm reactive. But I've learned to control my reactions now.
Don't
and not
control
say
it,
what I'm
fam.
Listen,
saying.
you know what?
London energy.
Listen,
fam.
we're gonna end it like this, yeah. Fight Fan TV just came with a great point. He said Craig was mandatory for the British and Boatsy vacated. So in terms of who's running from who, the convo is interesting.
All now, you're still
You
not
better
talking about
travel,
your
man.
guy. All now, Travis has been talking about Boatsy all night. I haven't heard him mention Yard once, bro. What happens with Yard? While we're here, what happens with Yard and Craig?
Oh, it's a fight that'd be.
What
exciting to
happens? I
see.
didn't ask you if you're excited, fam. I
I
want to
don't
know what happens.
It dropped in that same pot of conversation. Like even when Lyndon asked me, he said, "Right, Yard and Boatsy, what happens?" He said, "That's the fight I want to see." Again, that'll
Bro,
be the fight I want to see.
You
when we
told
start talking
Lyndon
about
that he lose. You
yeah,
told
because
Lyndon.
Lyndon does lose to Yard.
All right,
in my
so what
opinion.
happens with Craig and Boatsy?
It's a fight
I mean,
I want
Craig
to
and
see.
Yard. Craig and Yard.
It's a fight that I want to see.
I'm telling you right now, Craig gets in the hell out of here, fam.
That's your
Couldn't
opinion,
even deal
fam.
with Lyndon's jab, fam. Craig's a smooth operator in that. Get out, Craig. I'll talk to you later.
Cool.
Fam.
Like I
Hold
said,
tight.
it's a
He's
fight I
kinda-
want to see.
You're not even bringing your guy to the thing. You're coming to my camp,
No,
bro.
'cause this ain't-
talking about my guys,
This ain't
bro.
Pokemon cards.
Where's your guy,
This
fam?
ain't Pokemon cards.
You're fighting this conversation,
you
bro.
know,
Let
Craig,
the camp.
Craig.
Hold tight, Craig, bro.
I need to
Go
get
on.
away from you, man, because you man are gonna get me into trouble. I'm getting out of here.
Big up yourself, bro.
Big up, bro.
Hey,
I'll
listen,
tell you.
let's do the super chats real quick.
Come on, wait.
Shouts out to Boxing Menu with
Yeah.
a £5 donor. Said, big up you, man. Listen,
Yeah.
Watchazora said it best. Real recognize real when they see one. You man are real. Hey, love for that, bro.
Thank you so much, bro.
Jeremy Surgeon came with a strong £15 donation. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man.
It's mad.
The
It's
energy.
post the link.
I
They're
love it,
saying
guys.
post the link. If
Oh.
you lot don't like what Craig said, call in. Tell me that Craig was chatting shit. Remember, I still got to talk to him later. But it gets like that sometimes. 1 second, let me find the invite.
Just gonna put the link into the chat. for you
Yeah.
guys
The
right
chat
now.
is popping.
There
Big
we
up the
go.
Trojan horses in the house.
Yeah.
Trojan, Ade.
Guys, drop the like on the button, please. Hit the like button right now and subscribe, please. There's 149 of us in here.
No way.
That like button needs to jump
Hit
up.
the like. Let's go. Let's keep the conversation going though. We got bass. Should we what we doing?
Yeah, get bass in there. Get bass.
Get bass in here. 1 second. Let me just sort out the branding situation. Bass, the war bass. Wagwan. That's who you are to me, fam. Always and forever, fam.
Salutations. This has been a great show. I'm here with my popcorn. I got my
Oh,
drink.
hey.
I love that.
Go on. Listen, bass. No, wow. People are trying to get in and they can't get in, bruv. The rave is closed,
Oh
fam.
my days.
It says people trying to get in. You can't get in, fam. You can't get on the line.
The club is full.
The club is full.
Insane.
All right. So what we're gonna do right now, bass, just without
Trojan horses there sitting.
Trojan horses, they're sitting wicked.
Cool.
That's good to have. All right, listen, bass, let me know real quick now. Give me the top 5 and then you can explain it.
All right. So Craig number 1,
Okay.
then Lyndon Arthur number 2, Callum Johnson number 3, Boatsy number 4, and Yard number 5.
straight away. Why is Buatsi gone down to number 4 after the fight? Did you not see enough?
I'm gonna take a sip.
I always had Boatsi at number 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Let me take.
Because he hadn't proven anything to me.
So are you saying that Lyndon is taking out Buatsi?
I think he could beat him. If
Interesting.
it's a boxing match, if it's a boxing match, I think Lyndon beats him. For Watsi's got no head movement. He doesn't know how to slip shots. Like he takes shots flush on the chin, almost like he's Joe Joyce, but he don't even ride the shots the same way Joe Joyce does.
He just inhales them, bang.
Yeah. So eventually that's going to catch up to him.
So just want to say though, so what is your top 5 based on? Is it an eye test or is it like, are you doing CVs?
It's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of the eye test. It's a little bit of what have you done, what you've achieved, who you've been in there with as well. So yeah, I know when someone like Ash will say, well, I'm not giving people credit for just being in the ring and losing, whether they put on a good performance or not. I get that. But ultimately, who you've been in the ring with shows the kind of level you're at. And if you've been in there with world champions and you've actually been able to, take it to a world champion or go the distance or hold your own or whatever, and one other person is not anywhere near that level yet, you can't give them the it's over.
Wait 1 second, bro. 1 second. I can't believe what's happening right now.
What's going on?
Base, you're here, yeah, and everyone owes you an apology. And I think even me, I was the only one that was believing. Remember last time we had the guy with the Jamaican flag and we said, is Base the kid? JT Brias? And he's like, I'm really from North Carolina, and Base didn't know why. He's here. This is the guy that we thought it was Base. Talk to us. We all owe the whole community.
Wow.
Owes Base an apology. Talk to me, bro. Hello.
North Carolina. JT Brias.
Where's he gone?
What happened?
Base logged in twice.
Base will never log in twice.
What?
Base will never log in. He's saying, is this the guy? He's here. I'm telling you.
Nothing. No, just continue,
I'm
Base.
telling you, bro.
As you were, bro. As you were.
No, Base can't. Base, if he did that, Base wouldn't be. No, there's no way he could achieve that.
Are you trying to slander me again?
No, I'm
it's
telling
fine.
you. No,
it's fine.
guys,
Let's move on. It's fine.
Believe.
It's fine. Let's move on.
I'm telling you, Base is innocent. You lot take when Base is proved innocent. This is the moment right now.
Let's move on though. So on the eye test, right? Looking at fighters. So obviously we're not doing it on resumes. What makes you put Boatsi at 4? Did you put Yard at 5 as well?
Yeah.
Why is Yard at 5? Explain that one.
Right, Yard's at 5 because on his resume, there's no good win. Like there's no win that I've seen where I can say to myself, okay, this puts him above any of the other 4 people. By the way, the chat, you man, you don't need a hobby. They're tarnishing on my name.
Base is a
Wait. Base needs to stop this nonsense. It's the funniest thing ever.
Disrespectful.
How can he just bring man in like that?
It's tremendous. It's tremendous.
But that guy should call back. JT Brias, please, bro. I believe that you're a real person. All right, cool. Listen, Base, we gotta keep it moving, man.
I don't get no much time to talk or nothing. All right, you know what? If not,
no, Base.
I'm eating my popcorn. Carry on.
We just gotta get as many people on the line as possible. Base, we love you, man. War Base, the story continues, bro. We love you to bits, Sam. Oh my God, I still believe it's JT Brias is real, bro.
I don't know.
We're gonna talk to him. Let him call in. He's gonna call back in. I believe.
Trojan horse.
Trojan hook. No, round of applause as well. Have some respect, bro. Nah. We got the green chair.
We got the green chair. Listen,
Live. We got the green chair.
Hey, Eddie, it's different seeing you on camera, fam. Yeah, I mean, it's different.
This man here, yeah. Let's just say it right now, bro. Let me just say in front of everyone, because I can say this to you off camera where no one's watching. You have moved mad for us, bro. You came on you showed the pod bare love. Even when you didn't need to, bro. We're a small channel coming up, yeah. And then after, you'll just come and check in with the man them. And then after this, you telling other people that we're here and you've seen it. Like, bro, we done IFL the other day, fam.
Bro.
Thank you so much. Because people, they say that we don't do this in our community.
Go do it publicly.
Bro, you did that, bro. Big up yourself. Thank you so much, bro. Let's go.
Thank you.
Come on.
We've all got to help each other in a way.
100%.
Once that door gets kicked down, we've all got to run through. But I will say this, it's not about just getting through. You got to do the work. And you, man, obviously done the work. You know what I mean? Like, you, man, done the work that day. So it's all well and good coming in and you guys saying, I opened the door for you, but come on now. You got to get in there and do some good stuff. And you guys showed them you know your stuff. And I think, respect to you guys as well.
All right, cool. But now that's over, yeah. Let's get you straight off the fence, fam. I know you talk to these fighters, and you're gonna have to see them.
That's right.
Top 5, go.
That's right. Let's go.
Oh, this is all right. So this isn't on resume. This is on ability. Who I think can be who.
Eye test, yeah.
Eye test for me. Fucking, it's not easy, is it? It's not easy.
It's tough.
You got to see them.
Say, no, not even. I'm gonna say Yard 5. Johnson 4, Arthur 3, Richards 2, Buatsi 1.
You got Yard at 5.
Of course he is.
Few man's list now. What?
Of course he's at 5.
Interesting.
Yard at 5. Yard at 5. Look, I got beat by Lyndon Arthur. And let's be really real about this. And I remember saying this to Lyndon the other day. Lyndon had one hand for how long in that fight? Got beat with a jab, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to make the adjustment. So for me,
until he writes that wrong. I hate that.
Yeah, until he writes that wrong. And he might, and very well, he might. Like, you know, if they go again, he could easily write that wrong.
Yeah.
But I've got Yard at 5. I had Callum Johnson at 4, just because he's been very inactive. Like, he's obviously the guy that's got the power. Everyone talks about his power, but he's just inactive.
But on the eye test, though, because this is on the eye test. So when you see him active and he really gets busy, comes out on smoke. Like, let's just do this, right? You couple up Callum Johnson with Buatsi. Buatsi's head movement, very limited. Callum Johnson, he's got great power. He's on smoke. What's to say that chin holds up to that? How do you see that fight looking?
100%. But what's to say that Callum Johnson can take Buatsi's punches as well? Buatsi can hit. I think we noticed Buatsi looks so lean, like he can't smack. Buatsi, 14 fights, 12 of them, 12 people have gone to sleep. Yeah. Now, that guy can crack as well, you know. And he's got this little killer instinct in him as well. Like,
very true.
When he knows it hurt, he goes for it. Like, he's very silent. And
hold on. You know me. Listen, Ade, even though you've helped me a lot in this career, in this thing, yeah, there's a man here that he's upset you didn't even mention him. Dan Azeez has entered the chat, fam.
You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. and Dan was there on Saturday.
That is easy to the chat. You didn't name him, fam. You didn't name him.
And looking big as well. See you, motherfucker.
Dan's looking massive.
I'm in the gym pumping weights right now, man.
Right now.
You didn't even name him, fam.
You know what? Yeah, you say that, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned him on the Zone show in front of millions.
No,
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that he's.
I mentioned him, fam.
I
mentioned him. I'm a dickhead.
What I will say about all this here is that we've got 7 or 8 guys.
Yeah.
We've got 7 or 8 guys. Let's be honest. 7 or 8.
Now you're not changing it up to 7 or 8.
Now wait. Let's give Dan
I still would have that top 5 to the top 5.
Let's give Dan a chance to say what he wants to say right now.
So wait. First of all, let me who we got in the top 5? We got who?
I said so, Dan, this is what I said. I said Yard, Callum Johnson, Buatsi.
Stop right there. Why is Yard in there and I'm not in there? What? Because he fought Kovalev. That must be the only reason.
Not just because he fought Kovalev. I feel like Yard was one punch away from getting rid of Kovalev. I think if Yard had a more astute cornerman, Yard would have got rid of Kovalev.
Like, that's if
and that is a weight in Russia. That was a rate in Russia. Like, that was going like Dolph Lundgren stuff.
Listen, domestically, he hasn't fought nobody. No one. You can't say because he was one punch away. Anyone could be one punch away. It's boxing. Like, you know what I mean?
If we're going with that logic, that means I have to remove Buatsi from it as well. Then Buatsi ain't beat no one domestically.
But But I'll give him Liam Conroy. Liam
Okay.
Conroy is English champion. Not saying that he's the best person to beat for the British, but Liam Conroy is an English champion, and he's fought how many people domestically and given them, you know, not a run for
right,
their
Dan,
money, but
let me
it's
ask you
been
then,
a
Dan. Let me ask you this then, Dan. Removing it and be honest as well. Be honest as well. Where do you have yourself in that list?
Listen, I'm in the top 5, bro.
Tell-
Definitely.
where-
I'm in the
where
top.
do you
So
stand off?
no. The only way you could say, oh yeah, this person's number 1, this one's number 2. Let us all fight then. It's as simple as that. You can have your top 5, but you can't tell me, oh yeah, where are you? Are you number 1? No. How about we all just fight? It's as
Come
simple
on!
as that.
That's the energy I like.
That's what I'm talking
That's what I
about,
think.
bruv.
We will want
That's
that.
what I
That's
think. Why
all we
can't-
want.
And that's all I want, to be fair. These
Then,
guys, like,
in
Yeah,
in
bro.
the ideal world, yeah, on this list, who do you want? Like, if you could choose your next opponent and it'd be one of these guys, which one are you taking?
it'll be Lyndon or Yard, one of them two.
Let's
Definitely.
go! And
Lyndon-
Travis,
Lyndon or
how does
Yard.
that go?
How does that fight go, in your opinion? How does that fight
And
go,
then
Lyndon or Yard?
And
Wait, what are you talking
before I even say the reason why I even said Lyndon, because Lyndon's got the Commonwealth, like, and I'm one of the contenders on their list to fight for it. I would have said Craig, but Craig ain't got the British anymore. So I would still like that fight, but he hasn't got the British right now. Or Yard, and Yard is because when his last opponent pulled out, I know for a fact, you don't won't know this, but I was mentioned to fight him. And I don't
And
know
what
happened.
Whoa.
Obviously they didn't take it, innit? So, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I find interesting, Dan, about that? What I find interesting, like even Craig was just saying it. Like I think you guys asked
Right.
Craig, who do you want to fight? And no one mentioned Boatsy. And obviously you're not mentioning Boatsy because you're scared, but obviously because of that. And I'm like, Boatsy for me is the highest profile fight out of all of them. It's the biggest
100%.
fight.
100%. But just the thing with Buatsi, you see me and him, we spar hundreds around. I sparred to get him prepared for the Bolotnik fight. And we always say, well, we go hell for leather in sparring. So there's no way we won't go hell for leather for money, a bag, and our legacy. It's not a thing of, oh, we won't fight or whatnot. It just has to be right. Do you know what I mean? I've sparred hundreds of rounds with him. I sparred him. We've been sparring from the Olympic days. Like, do you know what I mean? We're not, It's not even a thing of, oh, yeah, man's scared of him or whatnot. But it would have to be, we've been saying it from day one. Yeah, Dan, you know, if we fight this, that, and the third, but it just has to be for the right, you know, right paper, right, like belt or something. Do you know what I'm saying? And it'll be very entertaining. That's one thing I'll tell you.
I would love to see that fight.
But I want to get back to the fact that, you know, he was, you know, certain man pulled out the fight and he said Yard, like, well, go on, and no one got back to him, fam. Why was he left on me? Why was he left on unread, fam?
You know, the funny thing is, yeah, and this to interject, like, let's be real, like, all these guys will fight each other. So it's not like Yard would not fight Azeez. It's you blame Tunde and the people behind. They're the ones that like look at it and say, nah, Yard would fight Azeez would fight Yard. They'd all fight each other. None of them are scared of any of them.
So what you saying? You just want to?
You say this, but like even with Lyndon, I ain't saying he don't want to fight me, but I was offered again to fight him for the Commonwealth title. Once again, I was left on red, and the next thing I know is some Ghanaian uncle is fighting him that I'd never heard of. That I was actually, they offered me, and I was very happy, much obliged. I was like, okay, like you must think I'm easy pickings or whatnot, but we've wanted that fight from early. But again, we got back to them, accepted the offer, and this isn't even to Lyndon. Like you said, it might be his management that are like, nah. I'm not saying he's directly scared to fight me, but there's people out there. They don't want to see me, man. Come on, man.
They don't want to see.
Dan, just give us a little taste of what does that look like when you and Lyndon Arthur get in the ring together?
Oh, come
That's
on,
a roadman fight.
I'm the wrong. Nah, it's not. Lyndon ain't a roadman fighter. I'm the wrong kind of fighter for him, man. Look at his last fight, man. He's not physical. He's got a lovely jab. Don't get it twisted. But he's a guy who puts the pressure on him and punches in combination will give him hell. And I'm one of them. And it's not if I can take a punch as well. Do you know what? You see this game here? It's not so much about, you know, what you're like when you're on top. It's about how much can you actually take, come back from it and dish out the rascal thing. And the thing is, one thing I can say about my boy Boatsy, yesterday he got taken into a bit of deep waters, but he come back and you produce the goods. That's what you judge a fighter on. Like you see all these guys that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Technically, I ain't telling you that, oh, I'm better than them or whatnot. A lot of these guys, technically, they might even be better than me. It's not even a thing. But like I said, it's about what you can take and what you can come back and if you can still produce the goods. And for me, your boys Lyndon and your boys Yard, I don't know what they can take.
So you're saying you're gonna meet them in the middle of the ring?
Exactly.
Bang out.
And bang out. What can they take it and come back? That's all I'm saying. Not saying they can't, but I've got question marks on them.
Let's go.
I said Boatsy was number one. I can't lie, Trav. I remember Trav ringside. You were saying that you think Richards beats Boatsy, innit? Or causing big problems.
I did say that.
Dan,
I feel like that.
I'm telling you, Dan, you done what you need to do here, fam. Let them know, because them man have been sleeping on you, fam.
You man, fucker. Never come.
I'm a dickhead. Wait, let me say bye to Dan. Let me say bye to Dan. Let me talk to the Trojan horse, because I'm a dickhead. Let me talk. Let me smooth up the relationship now. I'm sorry. I was only a couple minutes here.
This is what he did to me at Fight Camp. You know, had me squared up with Lyndon Arthur.
Fight Camp. He done this to me twice now. Craig, I said something about Craig. He brought Craig on. I said, nah. You know what? Yeah, for real. Hey, if Tunde call it, don't even get me out of this chat now.
Oh, Tunde phones.
Now, you know the funny thing is, though, aside from all that, that's the talent we've got light heavyweight now. That's right. The talent. That's the talent.
Very exciting.
Guys that's super hungry. We got a division. Stan's got to get himself in a position where he gets one of these guys. I don't know how he's going to do it, because it looks like he's been turned down for Yard and off. How's he going to do it? I don't know.
Bro, listen, Ade, I love you, bro. It's Dom King settings, Ade, no, seriously, on a real, thank you so much. This is a mad way to thank someone, just throwing in with mad people that he's trying.
And Dan looked big as well.
That looked huge just now. They looked insane.
Bro.
All right, cool anyway.
Listen, look after yourself. We love you, man. Bro. Hey, you lot, give a round of applause to the Trojan horse, Let's go. Drop a bomb as well. He deserves it. Come on. Thank you so much, man. Oh, hey, Monday night smoky. Let
me just do this real quick.
Go on.
Shouts out to SK with the strong donation.
Go on.
He goes, you boys have been crushing it on the zone. Tell him, Tony. Shout out to you guys. Love the content on the zone. You were natural. Shout out to Ade too. Love the show. Love what you're doing on the zone, bro. Big up to you, man. And listen, guys, if you're watching right now, please hit that like button.
Subscribe, all of that stuff. Do that for us, man.
Yeah.
This is, I'm not gonna lie, I feel this has been one of my favorite Monday night smokes.
Number one Monday night smoke.
Oh my god.
This is that Leo energy. Do you know what I mean? My birthday show. You guys are
it's your birthday.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Shouts out to you lot. This is a mad one.
That was mad still. What would it be without me just stirring shit, fam? It's very important, fam.
It's very mad.
It's good for the culture. Wait, hold on. How we heard this off the campus one?
Let me read it to you. Dan Azeez is the guy. All I'm saying is October 9th, the beast from the east will thump Lyndon, and all your lists will have to change. Happy birthday, Travis Surface X Promotions. Come on. I agree with that. That's the realest thing. Because after Yard gets through that, the list situation is very different.
All right.
So that's why I'm staying quiet. I'm like, cool. Do you know what I mean? Man,
he's ranked 5, though.
Man, them got Yard low. That's
ranked 5.
That is what it is. Yeah, but
ranked 5, fam.
After he writes those wrongs,
bro, he didn't respond to the message that was sent. Fam.
Trolling me means nothing.
I'm not trolling now.
So
I'm not trolling. I'm just minding my business comfortably.
Michael, what's going on, bro?
Listen, what's going on, guys? Obviously, happy birthday, Travis.
Thank you, brother.
But listen, I got a bit of smoke for you guys, you know, because when Craig Richards came on and he's saying, "Am I talking facts?" You lot didn't come with the energy, bro. You lot didn't tell him the truth.
What's the truth, bro? What's the truth?
What didn't we say?
No, let me tell you what you didn't say, yeah?
Go on.
Craig Richards is basically saying he wants a world title shot. He's not in line for a world title shot next. Who else is he going to fight outside any of these guys domestically? He's not in line for anything.
But he just had a world title shot, so naturally he's going to work his way back around.
Exactly. So when you lot are asking him who you fighting next, and he's saying, but all these men, I cleared the division already, so I want more titles. He's not in line for that. He's not. But no,
listen, on good authority, I'm hearing he's got one fight, then he's back into the world title contention story. 100%. That's the plan.
I don't know about that.
That's the plan with the garden, fam.
Yeah, you lot are close to obviously what's going on. So if that's what it's saying, but I don't really. I feel like Craig isn't trying to fight these guys, and this is, and when I look at the comparison now, obviously I'm not trying to compare Craig to Dan Azeez, but Dan Azeez came with the energy in it. He's ready to fight any of those guys now. Craig's more these guys.
But you have to. just to be fair to both of these guys, yeah, you have to look at their position. Craig is already at a space where he could get a title shot. Dan is working his way in. I'm not saying he's not going to get there, but that energy from the outside makes more sense than Craig's energy where he's like, yo, I can still get a title shot. I actually don't need to move crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the only way I see it now is domestically, there's a lot of big fights. We want to see everything. I don't really feel like Craig really wants it from any of these men. I mean, I don't know,
Interesting.
Michael, don't get twisted. I saw Michael in the comments saying that, he's like, "Bro, how are you gonna get your next fight? Like, why are you talking about title shot?" I saw it, but I was with myself because I know that he's actually like, it's one fight title shot. The same way with Buatsi. What Eddie Hearn said at the end of that fight, he said, "Listen, we're gonna go to America, one fight." Bivol. But what was surprising is he did say if he beats Bolotniks, he fights Bivol next. And all of a sudden, he's just added a fight, which means he probably wasn't excited with what he saw in that Bolotniks fight. Just a take. That's just a take from, do you know what I mean? Because he said the next fight is Bivol.
But if you listen to even what Virgil Hunter's saying, stuff like things like, oh, my fighter needs to, we need 4 training camps for me to see what I want to see from Buatsi. So realistically, the eye test around the surrounding camps is that it's not there just yet.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So even though Buatsi is still one in these conversations, it's not world level at this point.
Yeah. How to be fair, I mean, watching the fight as well, I see it the exact same way. I mean, I think Buatsi he's an exciting fighter. He's got the power, but I wouldn't put him in with a Bivol at this point in time. I do feel like there's still a bit more to see.
I agree.
Yeah. But I still think if they did just rush it, if they rushed it because it was available, I still believe that Buatsi could get it done. I feel that. I think the power will be an issue for him, and he can bang. That's the one thing we all know. Like when he loads up, and we seen him just ride a shot, bow. And he's taking.
No, there's no riding the shot with Buatsi. He does take the shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing about power is it's one of those things where we start to say, all right, cool. As he climbs the level, does his power go up there?
No,
with
but
him?
what I liked from him was actually this is podcast stuff. So, but I do like the fact that he can, in terms of when he switched to the inside fighting, he had more success than when he was fighting like at distance. So if he gets on the inside with Bivol and then loads up one of those shots, as he does, he throws heavy body shots. He will get busy. They're a bit low. They are a bit low.
Some of those low shots were strategic. A bit low. Some of them were strategic shots.
But he gets busy. That's all I'm saying.
And one last thing to say though, just before I go, respect has to be put on Callum Johnson's name in it, because the way that I see it, and that's another thing when I say you're not telling the truth in it. Callum Johnson is a harder hitter than Craig Richards. I don't even understand how we question that. Callum Johnson doesn't.
He might be the hardest out of all of them, to be honest with you.
I think he's by far the strongest, 100% the strongest light heavyweight out of everyone. And the thing with Callum Johnson is he's one of those fighters where technically he's not the best, but I don't see Callum Johnson going the distance with any fighter. I feel like if Callum Johnson's fighting you, you're getting knocked out or he's getting knocked out. Because when you look at his last fight, he got hit by, he got wobbled and he came back, but he literally will not last with anyone. When you look at, I mean, his only losses to Beterbiev, and every time I watch that fight, I look at it and I think to myself, like there was one point where he obviously got caught and he shouldn't have got caught. The referee should have kind of stopped what was going on. So I wouldn't go as far as A-Obes and say he's number one, but I think Johnson, an active Johnson, gives every one of these men a problem. I don't think anyone wants to fight him.
The keyword is active.
Yeah, the active part.
The keyword is active, bro.
Yeah. But listen, I feel like this.
And listen, thank you for bringing the smoke as well.
Yeah,
thank you for bringing the smoke. Anyone can get it, fam. It don't matter where the presenters, bro. Anyone can get it, bro.
I don't care if it's your birthday, you're getting the smoke as well. Do you know what I mean?
I respect it.
I love it, bro. Man said, forget your birthday. Lineal Ray. Yo,
am I sounding good now? Yeah,
you sounded amazing.
It's sounding better, fam.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually happy I came out, because to see what you lot just done with Craig Richards and Dan Azeez, yeah, shout out to you, man, because only you, man, are bringing this energy. So we got to show love to Undefeated, man.
Thank you, bro.
Come on.
And obviously, shout out to Trevor X Promotions. You know, he's a hell of a promoter. So, but what I will say is this: even though it's his birthday, I know you're upset, but Yard deserves to be fifth. I'm sorry. There is no way. Go on.
Listen, all I'm saying is this, yeah. Off the canvas said it better than I can say it, so I'll just repeat what he said. The list with him now, like him sitting at 5, that's right now, isn't it? Okay, after he deals with Arthur, we need to have a new conversation. Yes, you say go. You say continue. Continue as you are.
Guess what? He was meant to do with Arthur the first time, and what happened?
Yeah, well, this is why we have a rematch. There's a rematch here. You know what I mean?
There
So
shouldn't even be a rematch. Do you know what?
I'm not getting into the first fight again. We've overanalyzed that to death.
No, don't be soonest. I'm saying say what he wants to say.
No, I'm saying, like I said to Arthur to his face, in the rematch, he knocks you out. So,
but wait, hold on. Listen, Lineal had something to say.
Go on, hit that.
Yeah, no, what I was saying is this, yeah. What I'm saying is this, yeah. With Yard, like the other boxers have said, Craig Richards has said it, Dan Azeez has said it. So now you got to think about how does the other boxers in the light heavyweight division see him? But they're like, right, I don't even rate you because domestically, what did you do? And then you came up short. And the way Craig Richards came up short and the way Yard came up short are very different. Craig Richards put in a good account of himself and took Bivol to the wire. Yard got stopped.
Yeah, but you also have to say Yard almost knocked him out. So it's like you can't pretend like the fight.
But there's you know what? Yeah, almost knocked him out.
I'm not defending.
That's fact.
I'm just giving an accurate depiction of how the fight went, more so than I'm trying to defend.
No, that's fair. But then also, do you know what? With Joshua Buatsi, yeah, and I'm from GH. That's my guy, GH brother. But
okay,
I can't put him number one with the amount of damage he took in that fight. Like it was nasty watching that. It was actually nasty. He took too many unnecessary shots, and he's like, brother, if you're the best, yeah, don't take them shots, bro. Because I think it might have been Lennox or one of the other earlier callers that was saying, like, listen, that adds up later down the line. Yeah, it's not affecting you now, but you don't want to get to that world title shot. And then that's the time you find out that your chin has taken too much damage. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, Craig Richards is potentially number one by default. And with Callum Johnson being up in age and also inactivity
as well,
it's kind of like, it's techie. Because for me, I would like to see Dan Azeez against Callum Johnson. Since Callum Johnson can't seem to get a decent opponent right now, they're not going to give Dan Azeez the British light heavyweight title shot, which is criminal in itself. They should let Dan Azeez face Callum Johnson.
That's 1 second. Someone just saying, else. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday to Nadine.
Thank you, man. Again, like you being here on this day for me is amazing.
You know them ones here when you're in school, when you're in the lesson, and it's like you fell asleep real quick, and the teacher just highlight, yo, KG, do you want to tell us what the answer is?
No, but seriously, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday, bro. Big up.
You know what this reminds me of? You know when Dave was just like, you seen that clip when Dave's like, what's the favorite track on the album? And someone shouts location. Oh, but no, on a serious note, I'll say right now, Craig Richards is number one, only because even before the Bivol fight, him doing what he done to get the British light heavyweight title and the way he broke it down as well. Because I think the previous caller was talking about, but Craig Richards ain't calling out these guys, this, that, and the third. And Craig Richards explained it best. And this is why I say I'm happy that I didn't get to speak before, because the way Craig Richards put it, I couldn't put it better. He said, when I went out and I fought these guys, you guys didn't give me my credit. Before, like Craig Richards said, it's like, before the fight, Craig Richards ain't all that, or the person's going to obliterate them. Then he beats them. And then it's like, they weren't all that anyway. It's like, so how many times do you want Craig Richards to then come bring that energy of?
There's a big but there. Because the but is, you weren't fighting Buatsi, you weren't fighting Yards, you weren't fighting Callum Johnson.
But he said himself, though. At that time of the come up.
Yeah, I hear that. But at the same time, see, my thing is this. Obviously, we talk about the domestic scene and we kind of just limit it by calling it the domestic scene. But if these guys that are from your same place are also coming up to world ranks and climbing the ranks to get title shots, it's no longer just the domestic scene. You just happen to be from the UK.
No, but here's the thing. Is that because of ability or is that because of promotional push? Because the same way Lyndon Arthur is getting screwed by Frank Warren is the same way that Craig Richards was not getting the push from Matchroom that he deserves. So you can't ignore the politics of Craig Richards, you weren't doing this down the third with them, because the same brother, Anthony Yarde was meant to get a title shot after the Lyndon Arthur fight, yeah?
Yeah.
You lost. Lyndon Arthur should have rightly been getting that title shot against Joe Smith Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And now Joe Smith Jr. is facing some next guys that no one cares about.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And Frank Warren's screwing him over.
It's mad because he doesn't want him to, unless there's the politics. Listen, Lineal, we've got 8 minutes, so I'm going to try and bring in the rest of the man. Big up. Thank you so much. Energy, fam.
Take it easy, brother.
Again, just upsetting Travis on his birthday, fam.
No one's upsetting me, bro.
It's all right, cuz don't worry, you'll get through it, fam.
Bro, if I start winding you up, I'll win, you know. So just relax and enjoy the show.
Bro,
enjoy the show.
Fam.
Enjoy the show, bro.
It's your birthday, fam. I didn't make your guy fifth.
Enjoy the show, bro.
I didn't make your guy fifth.
Let's just enjoy the show, bro.
Hey, T. Talk to me.
It's acting real ignorant, fam. What's going on, T?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's my birthday now as well, cuz
he's all over the show. We don't know what's going on.
Now go on, T.
Smoke time.
All right, go.
I feel like you guys are asking the wrong question, you know.
All right, go on.
The question should be which one of these boys is going to get a world title? And who are they going to beat for the world title? Because they're all, you can't think of them at British level. British level was like Dan Azeez, Ozea Burton. All of them have now challenged for world titles apart from Lyndon. So really, there's a pool of guys out there. You know, you've got the Marcus Browns of this world in America. There's boys out there who they could be facing, and they're like, I don't know who they're going to win. So really, is that the right question? Who is more viable to get a world title shot?
Well, we know it's the ones with the push. Again, the agenda, the media agenda plays a part. I'm telling you right now, if Yarde wins that rematch against Lyndon, straight world title shot. Straight. After Boatsie's next fight, it's a title shot. And this is what I was talking to Craig about. I'm saying, you know what? You're actually too humble, fam.
Yeah.
You need to start. And Dan, I had a long conversation with Dan, you know. I said, big man, it's enough. You're not even shaking it up. Them man are acting, when we talk about the top 5, they're not putting you in there, fam. And that's a mistake. That's your fault in a sense. Because
the thing is, like, sorry, that's real
it's
talk.
your fault.
Just looking at the comments, and this is screaming, Joe Smith is the guy to get the belt from. Yeah,
everyone wants him.
Everybody he's the one.
The easy target.
That's the easy one to get. Absolutely. Kovalev probably seemed like the easy target because of like age and lifestyle factors. You know the stuff about Kovalev. You think, yeah, let's go for him. He still had enough. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because realistically, if that was prime Kovalev, I don't know if they're really going to be as keen to go for it. And that's a fair situation. Obviously, management and all the type of things, you want to plan stuff. But Joe Smith would be the one. It's just a case of who gets that fight first, realistically.
Yeah, this is it. Joe Smith's the guy because his last performance was weak. You know, against, again, a cruiserweight Vlasov. He looks like he's outgrowing the weight. He's a big guy for light heavy. So maybe he might... That's where you're looking. That's what I'm seeing. But also Boatsie as well, man. I will say I have to agree with your earlier caller. I'm not feeling Virgil. He's not the guy for him. Boatsie needs.
We got to give him more time though. We got
to use his feet. Yeah, he can stand. He can stand and bang, but he needs his leg.
You know what we're gonna do though, because we're trying to make sure we got how many minutes left, Jules?
2. This is gonna be the last
4 minutes.
Caller. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna try because we never had boxing menu on the show before.
Okay, cool. All right,
should we try and bring in a new guy?
Yeah,
yeah. Let's try and do it. Listen, T, thank you so much, bro.
Respect to you, bro.
Really appreciate you. All the best, man. And thank everyone. Thank you for supporting us. Let's go. Let's bring on boxing menu. Boxing menu. You're closing it out, bro. Closing out the show.
Talk to us.
Yo, listen, I've been waiting. Come on, man. Listen,
come on.
Thank you for your patience, man.
Let's go. What have you got to say, bro? You got your 4 minutes. The floor's yours, fam.
Listen.
Empty the tank.
I'm just gonna say, Lyndon is obviously top because what is you got to put Yarde on the top 5, right?
Yep.
Out of all the list, you got to put Yarde the top 5.
Yeah.
And out of all of them, Lyndon's the only one that's beating him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why you're putting Lyndon as number 1.
Yeah,
okay.
because obviously
he's the one in the top 5.
Yeah, he's being someone that we're currently. This is what even what Spider said as well. He's like, how come Lyndon's not getting a credit when he beat what's his name, man?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
That's the way I'm looking at it. For obviously,
if you look at it, But if you base it on anything else, do you also have Lyndon at top?
Lyndon beat him with one hand.
Yeah, no. So until they fight, then obviously I'll reserve my thing. But right now, because Yard is among the conversation of the top 5. Yeah, if you list all the top light heavy in Britain right now, you'll have to mention Yard. And now all of them, Lyndon's the only one that's beating him.
So okay, cool. So let's base it on an eye test, boxing ability that you can see and what it might look like. Do you have Lyndon at number 1 in that position?
Nah. I ain't seen too much of him in it because obviously he ain't really been about. He's just came out, upset that cut, upset the whole card, the whole show, and then he is. But because of that, he's obviously shown that we're talking about who's the best, and out of all of them to that 4, he's the one that came through.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it feels like a very simple formula. That's why I'm challenging it.
You don't have to long it because you have to look at who's beating who. Or if you list them down, you have to mention Yard. If you're going down the list, even if it's number 5, you put Yard there. If you're like, okay, fair enough. Who's out of them 2? Who are there for? If you look at even Callum Johnson, who's the best fighter? Who's he for? Callum Johnson. Frank Buglioni. That's the only big name. If you look at Callum Smith, George Groves. You know them, so and obviously, Watsy, he just barely came through about a guy who had 6 losses. I'm not knocking Watsy.
You say he barely came through? He didn't barely go through. He was winning all. I gave him. I let him lose 1 round.
That's a bit low. That's a bit low. I'm not gonna lie, but he's had 6 losses, bro. Like the geezer, you know what I'm saying, but he ain't all that.
Your formula for me is flawed just because cool. I understand he's got the win over Yard, but you can't have him at number 1 for that. Not when you look at him and you look at Watsy and you say all that and Craig Richards and the stuff they've done. I think I don't know.
I'm saying.
Wait. Can I be real? Just because I wouldn't be myself if I don't tell you what the chat is saying. Their man is saying, "Hey, this man's chatting still." Man are saying, "Guys, man are like, nah, this guy's smoking. This guy needs to stop."
Why is that, bro? Why is that? Listen to me this though, innit? List the fighters, innit, bro? Look, Yard, you got to put Yard in the conversation right now, right? What are you laughing for? You moving mad, fam. You got to put Yard in there, fam. What are you this guy is a snake.
Don't get around.
Land your point.
Yeah, you got to put Yard in there, fam. You've got to put Yard in there. 100%. Yeah. Now, if you've got to put Yard in there, the only fighter that he's taken a loss to is Lyndon, right? I'm not saying he's older. I'm not saying that he's going to remain at the top until all of them fight. Then you're going to find out who's who in it, bro. Yeah. But right now, based on my opinion, I'll have to put Lyndon first because obviously he's taking out number 5. He's taken out like just before. If he hadn't taken if Yard didn't lose, we would say probably he's number 1, number 2. Wouldn't you? If he hasn't taken a lot against the Russian dude.
All right. I think we're gonna throw the towel.
No.
We're gonna throw the towel.
What we gotta do, is we gotta set it up because boxing menu. Ash, there's a few men that are calling you out.
I'm ready for it.
Calling you out. So just know we might have to see you next week. What I'm saying is get ready.
Listen, big up you, man. Big up you, man.
Thank you, bro.
Listen, this fresh new energy, UK boxing is moving mad. The zone, you man are moving big, fam. Rate all you man there, fam.
Thank you so much, man. Big up yourself, man. I can't wait. I'm getting this guy into a scrap immediately, fam. I need to see him, bro. I need to see what he looks like when the lights are on, bro. Let's go, and everyone's watching.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This was an amazing Monday Night Smoke. Definitely my favorite one so far, and it's very fitting. It's on my birthday.
Come on.
So thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone that called in. It's been a great show, man.
They said horrible menu.
Horrible menu.
I am a dickhead. Oh, you lot know who I am.
115 draws, bro.
All right, cool. Listen, stay blessed again. I can't believe all the great defeaters that comment. They're like, yo, the zone. You lot been hitting the zone, man. And it goes a long way.
Trust me. Anything that has like a video at IFL, the zone or whatnot, we see all of you guys in the comments working and fighting our corner. Trust me, it means everything.
The most.
To where we're trying to get to. So thank you so much. Please. We'll see you next Monday, 8 o'clock every week, same time. Peace.